holiday season, of course, it's often called the most wonderful time of the year, but for a lot of people, it can also be a time of great loneliness.
Research shows, though, that cultivating a sense of oneness with others can help put the merry back in your life. Sounds like kind of an out there concept, so we invited UW Health distinguished psychologist Shyla Murgain is back with us to talk about this concept and walk us through it.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
So some interesting research show that when people feel that sense of oneness, they foster a sense of interconnectedness or interdependence, and they had greater life satisfaction, and they felt more social connection and less loneliness. So there are some ways we can foster that sense of oneness to really put the merry back in this holiday season.
And what are some ideas that you have?
So the first is to really reflect on the interconnectedness of the food we eat. I brought some blueberries here, and we can think about all the living animals and the elements of the earth and the people that went into cultivating the food that we eat, and it helps us feel part of that humanity. The second is to think about all the things that we use, the clothes we're wearing, you know, this bowl that the blueberries are in, and how people all around the world, even halfway around the world, helped create those items that we're enjoying. And the choices we make, you know, influence other people's income that we'll never meet.
And that makes you feel less lonely because you realize that everybody is interconnected, right?
Yes.
That everybody plays a role in where you presently are.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
and it can help you feel closer to people just by thinking about how others are just like you. You know, there's 7.7 billion people on the planet, and there are 100 billion to 200 billion galaxies in our known universe. So we're more alike than different. So just reflecting when you encounter people, thinking, this person's just like me. They have the same emotions, similar thoughts. They have the same worries. They've suffered with pain. They want to be happy and healthy with their families. That helps you, again, have more bridges building between you and them, and it helps you feel closer.
What's the consequences, before we get to maybe some of the future steps, of not having this sense of togetherness?
Especially this time, we can feel quite lonely. You can be in a crowd of people or at a holiday party and feel really disengaged and disconnected, and people are very vulnerable to starting to struggle and feel depression. So we want to, again, find ways that we feel connected to not only other people, but our community and the world at large.
You actually encourage people to talk to strangers, talk to people that they don't know.
It is a great way to boost your mood, even if it's for a temporary time. There was a study that had people go into a coffee shop. Half the group just came in and out. The other half went in and were told to interact with the barista. And when they came out, they felt more happy and they felt more socially connected. So I tell this to people, and the introverts say, heck no, I'm introverted. So research shows that if you just make eye contact with someone, with or without a smile, you also have that increase in mood and a sense of feeling connected.
Yeah. And there's one last strategy that you wanted to include with these candles here.
And that is just a loving kindness practice. So I brought each of you a little candle.
We're going to try not to burn things down.
And research shows by just wishing people well, that sense of, from your heart space, offering that sense of loving kindness. So you can do it for yourself as well as others. So if we just do it a brief practice, and I encourage people to do this with your loved ones, even with strangers or people in your workplace or families. So just sending that wish that you be happy, peaceful, well, and joyful this time of year.
Oh, I love that.
Both you, Danica, and Susan, as well as to the viewers, that, you know, may everyone be happy, peaceful, joyful, and just healthy this holiday season.
Oh, Shyla, that's beautiful.
It is really nice.
And when you do your kindness meditation, do you blow the candle out or is it just a little light to represent peace and happiness?
Yeah, and that notion that just one light can light up a darkened room, and we can all be that kind of light this holiday season for others.
Oh, it does make you feel better, doesn't it?
I know.
It really does.
It gets to the heart
Small
of things, definitely.
that have a big impact.
Yeah, that's what life is made of.
I know, that's why I prematurely did that. Yeah, it's a reminder to take a moment, too, to appreciate where you're at, I think.
Absolutely, yeah, and just having gratitude for all the blessings that we have, and excitement for the future and what's to come.
I love that.
Happy holidays. In case we don't see you
holidays.
before Christmas. Great suggestion, Shyla. Thank you so much.
See you in the new year.
Okay, we'll see you next year. I can't believe we're saying that.
I know, right?
We'll be right back.
Okay, well, play back.